Yeah.
We underestimate the healing powers, the miraculous
Yes.
healing powers of sleep. And that is one area where I was consistently struggling. What happens is if you train late in the evening, you struggle to get good sleep because your adrenaline is high and you're excited state.
Correct.
So I try to get my workouts early in the day, either early in the morning or in the afternoons, so that during the evening I can actually go back and sleep. Two, I think on days where the training is a little intense, your body will tell you that you need a little nap. So during the day, I have, if you're traveling from one meeting to another, you have 25 minutes, 30 minutes in the car. I would have just slept. And, there are times where, we would have reached the place of the meeting and somebody from the team will actually wake me up and say I would have already gone into deep sleep because the body would have gotten so tired.
Yeah.
So I think those small naps, sleeping in the plane, sleeping during your travel, and trying to get as much sleep as possible, I think that is something that I consistently try to do. Also, when you're doing these long swims and long cycling sessions, etc., and also these more than 10K runs, and your training running volume becomes a little more, I think the soreness and everything will niggle at you. So maybe one or two release sessions, we underestimate the importance of those things. Personally, for me, foam rolling has helped me so much. And basic stretches using resistance bands and even just body weight stretches, nothing else, before you sleep or something, I think that has also, it helps a lot. And I think as a part of that is also recovery. You can't speak of recovery without speaking of nutrition.
Yes.
So if you are not adequately hydrated, if you don't have enough electrolytes, if you don't have enough protein, if you don't have, basically good healthy food, then again your recovery takes a dip. So I think it's a balance.
Yeah,
that's all.
I think the fundamentals, you just pretty much summed up everything that makes up 85-90% of recovery. And what I love about this conversation is that nothing gimmicky came up. A cryo and
the very intense stuff which most of us can't do,
which a lot of influencers will talk about. But the reason I'm loving this conversation is because none of that gimmick came out, which is also not accessible to normal people like us.
Sleep is the most
That's the sleep is the superpower. Nutrition is a superpower. You spoke about hydration and naps. Those are
the
golden.
Naps. Yeah, exactly.
Wherever people can find an opportunity, that's it. When you're sitting in a cab, instead of scrolling through the reels or shorts or whatever, just take a nap.
Yeah.
And that accelerates your recovery. So I think
you also love ice cream.
Oh yes, I mean that ice creams and sweets have been, the reason why I find it so hard to get to your body fat percentage levels is because of because of overconsumption of sweets.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that? Are you trying to?
Well, I try to limit it. At least now, the last few months, I try and fail, but the battle continues. But yeah, and also because I'm a vegetarian, our diet is mostly carb intensive.
Exactly.
So also if you eat a lot of paneer, it's also more fat with paneer.
Yeah.
And then low fat paneer tastes bad. So I mean, this is a struggle.
Yeah,
struggle. Yeah. I think these are struggles that I think everybody goes through.
Absolutely.
But I think sometimes off late my understanding has been this, Rishabh, I have tried protein tracking, there's all of these things, and then now actually I have realized that eat simple home food. Okay. Depending on your training volume, 1 or 2 protein shakes a day.
Yeah.
Eat more pulses and legumes, eat all this cardo that we make at home, and mind how much rice and chapatis and these carb you eat more of fiber, whatever palya you make, the vegetables that you make. And I think pretty much this is keeping sorted. And at least the 99% of people including me, I'm at least, I would not speak for 99%. I would speak for myself. I don't want a 6-pack because I know that it is so hard to get to that 6-pack level.
I can't.
But I think you have.
I don't have
keep flexing his 6-packs every other
Yeah,
day
he
on
has
the-
visible packs.
Yeah.
I don't have visible packs. And I'm like, I love my desserts.
Yes.
So I don't know if getting there is...
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah. So for me, I feel it's okay. I mean, I want to be healthy.
Yes.
And I want to, if I wear, I must be able to wear all kind of clothes.
True.
So for that, you need to maintain a certain
Body fat.
aesthetic to your body.
Yeah.
And that you can do with just eating simple, normal home food. And life will be okay. I mean, otherwise, if we are just obsessed with this, oh God, there was a point in time where figuring out protein was the day's most important task.
Or during the Ironman training. Of
Yeah,
course.
it's like, what is your biggest to-do today? How do I get 120 grams of protein? So that is something that, I have, that obsession, I have left it now. And I'm like, okay, it's all right.
This is an amazing piece of
but
advice.
training, you training twice a day, you would need it for recovery.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm saying that, you can do it without being obsessed about it.
yeah.
That is something that I have kind of understood. Focus on, there have been so many times where on the planes, I am on the plane sometime during lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, some meeting somewhere I am there, I can't say, give me A, B, C, D. So, okay, I felt that dal chawal is the simplest food. Okay, you can't go horribly wrong wherever you are in the part of the country. You can simple dal chawal, some, a cucumber and some carrots. This is something that you will have it wherever.
Yeah.
Right? You can just eat that and you can still be okay.